Hi, I'm Stefan from Autocalls, and in this video we will cover an inbound flow for our assistants using the no-code automation platform that we have available. So we will start with our assistant settings. This is set for inbound, and here we have a variable named products that is set by default with this string, no products. And then in our assistant prompt, we have defined our variable here. So we inject the variable here as products info. And what this flow is about for this assistant, it's a inbound customer support for an e-commerce website. And we will automate it to inject in real time, right before connecting the call, all the products data that we have available on our website. So to do that, we have defined a no-code automation flow, and it is a bit more complex, but we will go through all of this. So we first start with this trigger from Autocalls, which is named inbound call variables. This will be triggered right before connecting the call with the customer when he calls us, the AI assistant. Then we will create a WooCommerce integration where we basically get all the products from the store. We can actually test this, so we can click on retest, and we can see here all the products, the product data that the store has. Next, we will define a storage variable that we use in our flow. So we basically create a new variable called products, and then we will start to loop over our products, because in the API request from WooCommerce, we get a list of products that we have available. Now we will iterate through all of these products. So we select the products from here, from body, we get products, and then we have the list of products that the store sends us. We will inject the main one, so let me actually delete it and inject it again. Okay, so it's injected there. Then in every step of the loop between every product, we will, for example, for this flow, because the data is stored in HTML, so it has HTML tags, we will use this text helper tool that will convert the HTML to markdown, and it will look exactly like this. So this is markdown format, and it doesn't have HTML anymore. We are getting the item description and the short description, and then we are also removing the tags if we have anything left on that from the previous step from here. We do that twice because we have two variables. We also have the price. So let me actually show you on loop on items. If we go on the item, this is what we get in terms of product, and we also have the variable. Let me search it here. Price HTML, which is here. It comes from the WooCommerce, so we will see it here too, as you can see it. The value is in HTML, and because of that we are removing all the tags from that to get a clean text like this. I can actually click retest, and it will display a clean value. We are doing the same for descriptions and short descriptions, because those come in HTML as well. This is only specific for this case. It doesn't have to be on Shopify or other tool. This is why this is more complex. And at the end of the steps of the loop we are in, we are appending in the variable that we have defined here. So in this put variable, we have defined the products, and then inside the body of the loop we are choosing this action to append a value in our storage for this flow that is actually running. And what we do, we select the key which we defined earlier, it's called products. Then we inject all the values. So we written title, then we injected the titles that we got from here, also the descriptions and also the price. And to do that, let me delete, so you can write price, and then we inject this variable like that. Okay, next we have the separator. So \n means a new line in our variable. Then we put some dashes, so the AI will know when we separate products that are added. And when we exit this loop of products, we will get the key of products from this storage. So we are done with adding every product in our variable, and then we will get the variable from there, the products. If we do not, for some reason, we do not have any product and the key is null, we will set it as no product, so the AI will know that we have no products in our shop. Next, we do a small code here, because the code is in HTML and we have to send it to the AI in string format. And what we do here, it's basically we have defined a custom code tool that gets the text injected from the get variable. So get variable has all the products in a code format. And what we do here in our code, we are basically returning this function JSON stringify, which will basically get the code that contains all the products and transform it as a string. It transforms it as a string that we can finally return as a response in a JSON format. And we define here the products as a JSON, and we inject the string that we have created here in the code. This is very important. So the first step, this one, gets triggered when the call is right about to be connected. And here at the end, we always, for this kind of flow, have to return this kind of tool, the webhook tool with return response. And this JSON body has to contain the variables that we have defined in our assistant settings. So for instance, we are sending here products, which we defined exactly like that in our assistant settings, and then we are passing the variable. As a test, we see that this is what is returned to the AI. So we have the body that contains the products, which is the key from our assistant settings, and then it contains this large string of text, which contains all the descriptions, the prices, the titles from the products that we have just gotten from our website. Okay, let me actually show you a demo call for that. So here I have created a inbound call. So I called the assistant, and as you can see, this is the variables section that the AI has access to, and it was injected. As you can see, it's a pretty large section, but we have the products key that we defined in both our assistant settings and returned it in our no code response return. And as you can see, we have all the products from the website. We have the separator, which you can see here. Then we have title, then descriptions written in markdown format, and we can also look for the separator. Yes, it's here. So from here it comes the next product, and all of this information is injected in the system prompt, which we have defined here. So here is the prompt of the assistant, and right below here we have defined it, and all that text will be injected here. So this is available for all inbound calls, and the data will always be up to date, because the system, the AI, will get the latest data from the store right before connecting any call with the customer. This can be replicated with lots of other flows for inbound, where you basically need to get data from somewhere and then inject it in the call. For example, we might think of a example where we want to so in the inbound call variables, what we get the customer phone number who is calling the AI and the AI phone number. The first one is more important because we might have a CRM like HubSpot, where we have some data about a client which we have stored by the phone number, and we might want to get from there some info about a deal we might want to close or things like that. So we can get data from there, return it, very important, return it with the webhook at the end, and inject all the data into the assistant. So that's it about using the no-code platform for inbound calls, and this is how you can actually get data from any system. Thank you.